There is everything back. Oh, god damn it. Of course you're on the wrong display. There we go. Everything should be back. I hope. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My computer just basically took a massive dump on itself and said, no, I will do nothing of the sort. Alright, so we were in the process of trying to make a change. Yeah, it's like, you know what? It has been a bit since I last restarted the computer. Let me do a reboot and see if that makes things better. Alright, so we know we were into map 3. Or that is us, map 3. Farmlands 3. This is the one. We know Farmland ID 90 or Farmland 95 is the BGA. Yeah. 15. $95. Alright, I am... Alright, Beastman, I will, what I'm gonna do is, let me come over here to reward request queue. I'm going to... Hydrates... I know there's a filter here somehow. Stupid things. Play it all. Play it all. There we go. I will refund the points back anyway. I don't care. I'll refund the points back because, you know, there's a name generator. You can name my factories. Just throwing that out there. But it should take care of being able to not do the kitty treats. They have been claimed. Appreciate it. Got you your points back anyway. There we go. Now, where was I? Too many things to do. Too many things to do. We know 95 is the one. And over here, it had this price scale 0 show on farmland screen false. This is something I'm going to try out here. I do that. Price scale 0. Worst case scenario, I've got a backup of it. I'll just replace it. Or delete it and resync. Either way, whatever. We're going to do that. Because we know it's Farmland 95. That updates that. Done. Canyon Crossing is updated. Now, it may also require a new save for me to try this and see if it works. But we're gonna check it anyway. Let's go. We want documents. Games 22, 3. Farmland 95. Farm ID of 0. Okay. But I also want to look at the placeables. BGA, bunker silos. right here. See, it shifted back to 15 again. A lot of this stuff is farm ID 15. Yeah, see, a lot of this stuff is farm ID 15. Just curious. See, everything was farm ID 0 here. See, farm ID 0s, farm ID 0s. But in this one, it's farm ID 15. I don't know if that makes a difference. PV, Canyon Crossing. You know, I got unzip copyright here. Let's just check this. We'll see what we see. Farm IDs. VCs don't matter. Close that for a minute. Vehicles, maps, items, helpers, guided tour. Farmlands. In Wolf Creek, farm ID 0. In here, farm ID 15. What's the big difference there? Starting farms. Let's see. Farm ID 0 versus farm ID 15. Where's the big change in that? Can't imagine it's going to be that big of a knock-on effect, but you never know. You never know with this shit. That is one thing I wanted to change too. Back here. Well, let's figure out the other thing first. I don't know what in the hell this was on my desktop for, but go away. Let's see what happens. Oh. Well, today is the 9th. Right there.
Yeah, I knew that, but I'm not much of an octopus.
Well, then pack yourself something for lunch.
Get out.
Not particularly.
On the back of the cupboard, but I kind of want to bring chicken noodle soup.
Bring me one of those bowls so I can see what it is you're talking about. Oh, one of those things. That requires you not spill it, and you don't make a mess with it. Documents. Games. 3. Oh, wait. Here. Crossing. Missing test areas? For the silo? What the fuck are you talking about? Missing test areas? Huh? That's fucking new. That's new. Huh. I fucked something up with that. Hmm. I gotta fix that stupid bale spear too. I don't know what the fuck I did to it. Looks like today's gonna be a cleanup day too. Because I fucked up that silo. Bad. Hopefully I didn't lose my volume in it. Still no spare capacity. Yeah, I still have all this. Still have everything in it. I just fucked it all up, so it's got all kinds of errors now. I bet you what happened when I deleted that stupid piece underneath it, it fucked up all of the... God damn it. I didn't even pay attention when I deleted that. I bet you that's what happened. So it blew all of the indexes out of whack. When I deleted that little piece that came up out of there, everything else went to shit. So we're gonna fix that first and foremost. We still can't fucking sell at that stupid station. Alright, so Millennial Silo, that's gonna go right to the top of the list. But before I do anything else, I want to test. Okay, farms is me. Oh, nice. I will, I'll go grab those in a minute. What's going on there, Eric Kirky? Do, 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 do. That's all true. ID. Map bound. ID. Age. All that shit. ID, position, age, farm ID, map bound ID. Production cost to claim? I don't remember seeing that in this one. See, this is not here. Storage is the same. Everything is the same. Ignoring all of this part up here. Quiet week for you for crossing guard. Oh, is it end of the school year for you there, Kirky? Ah, shit. God damn it. That fucking hurt. Ow. God damn it. See, this is curious up here. Production costs to claim. I don't know what that's all about. Soon, near the end of the month for you. Wow. Yeah, my kids are basically done end of I think the week after next. So yeah, well yeah, I guess closer to the end of the month. All right, what the shit? What the fuck? Oh, hey, dummy. That's why. God damn it. Technical difficulties every goddamn day. A mess, you know, they lie. I don't give up. That 120 J booth that you have, does it actually work right? Or is it one of those ones that's still kind of squirrely? Like, does it slide all over when it's unhooked? Just take it down on the grape orchard, but you're leaving it? Okay. Okay. Alright, so, F12, we need to give us some money. There we go, F... See? Brand new save, look at that. 100 frames a second. Alright, so we've got that. I need any old truck, I don't give a shit. I need a trailer. F12, we need to fill this damn thing with slurry. See what happens. Speed up the opening and closing and don't drive too fast. When it's folded, it'll tip over. Well, that's an easy fix. That's just putting a little bit of weight down low on it. Right from the get-go, no spare capacity for slurry. There is something wrong with this BGA. The map, I just started this map. It's a brand new save. Why is it not letting anything go in? Because something doesn't load right or something isn't connected right with the BGA. It's here, but it's not taking anything. Super strength on. Square bale. Let's go. Silage wrapped. Okay, so it'll take bales. It'll take bales right out the gate, but it won't take slurry. And that is the slurry trigger. Alright, trucks. F12. We want to fill you with... Let's go... Manure. Fill. See if it takes any manure. I know, it's supposed to, though. That's the thing, J-Booth. It's supposed to take loose. It's supposed to take slurry and all that stuff, too. And no spare capacity. Something about the way this starts out is it won't let you put anything in out of the gate. It won't take anything loose from the get-go. I don't know if that's because of it being that BGA or if it's something else. Yeah, it'll take bales, no problem. But it's strange that it won't take anything loose or anything like that. FBGA. See, look, I put a couple bales in here. There was no chance that it processed those bales that quickly. Did I have any problems after that? No, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. I'm just trying to figure out why the BGA is not working on the map, even though it should be taking these things. Because in Wolf Creek, I was able to drop anything off. Loose silage, slurry, baled silage, all kinds of that stuff. No issue whatsoever. And it would take it and sell it. Morning, dear.
Morning.
What's up? What about it? Did he make a mess?
No. But you know what he
What's that?
This will be his career.
No, it won't. I hate to say it, but no, not a good idea. I did try a brand new BGA. I sold that one out, put a brand new one down, sold the property, so it was like I didn't own it anymore. Immediately, no room for material. Wouldn't go in. Which is curious. Like, why? Why wouldn't it go in all of a sudden? What changed? The minute you buy it, it will take product, but it won't otherwise. And when I look at the placeables from this one here is from Wolf Creek. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if Giants broke it or if it's something weird going on with Canyon Crossing, because I haven't loaded up Wolf Creek in a while. I'll admit that. But one of the things I've noticed, save game on, this is my current career save on Canyon Crossing. BGA, it's only the 500 kilowatt, but it has this production cost to claim here under the production point thing. Right? The brand new save I just started has a higher production cost to claim. Don't know why. Won't go past 85 with no errors, but it was perfect. That is weird. Won't go past 85%. Do you have the ability to open up the tilde key to watch it as it's loading and see what happens when it hits to 85%? But then here on this Wolf Creek, going back to what I was saying, it's the 1 megawatt versus the 500 kilowatt. Who cares? It's still a BGA. Over here, there's no production cost to claim. So I don't know why this is here. I do not know, Jay Booth. I don't know. I wasn't fully involved at that point. When I started playing, it was after the point of basically a lot of the 95% of the stuff that might require a new save had already been taken care of. And then I started playing and testing. So a lot of the testing had been done before that. I didn't really follow along with what was and was not tested. So I'll be honest on that one. But, over here, most of your base game things are stuck to Farm ID 0. Over here, they're Farm ID 15. Don't know if that makes a big difference or not. Because when I look at, Canyon Crossing, for example, let's open this back up. It's just the unzipped version. I don't remember where the Farm ID file is. What spells out who is what. Because you get your farmlands, but that's not the farm IDs. NPCs is not the farm IDs. Pedestrian system, store items. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to check. Store items on this one. Trees. Placeables. Houses. This is all of Dave's stuff that he added as part of Wolf Creek. Hmm. Alright, anyways, whatever. Close this. Farm IDs. Where the hell is that file? Clearly not in the items. Because these are the farmland IDs, not the farm IDs. Oh god damn it, I hate it when it changes the views like that on you. Hate it when it does that. Some maps, overviews, map IDs, don't care, data. Placeables are not that. Fill types, density types, license, helper names. Don't care about helper names. Have anything to do with having to buy both the land and the BG, not just the land? I was testing that some, Woody, and I don't think so. Because when you buy the land, it comes with it. Now, obviously, in Wolf Creek, you bought the BGA, and the land came with the BGA. In Canyon Crossing, it's the other way around. You buy the land, the production comes with it. So that is something I was looking at. Um, I was curious because that is something I was cancel. Why? What? Um, and that's actually something. Thank you very much for saying that. Not the farms. Farmland 95. Okay, so it didn't do anything different there. Let's look at Far Save Game 2. This one here, it was a different point. It was 11. Okay, so that's fine. It's different there. Or no different in that regard. You know what? Let's try something. I want to check. You open this up. Wolf Creek. Close it. Let's load up the Wolf Creek save quick. Oh shit. Wolf Creek isn't the save I need. It's the server save. Whatever, I don't care. I gotta fix that at some point. Because if I go to do this, it's gonna have a bunch of this stuff shut off or whatever. Because I think I'd made a change to the map on the server side. So I'm not going to save it, but... I'll have to look at that. I should clean up some of those mod folders at some point. Famous last words. Alright, still loading. Because if I jump over here, yeah, see, it doesn't have the right textures. It was the server one that I had done. Let's see, if I come over here, buy, it wants me to buy this, I get the land with it. And I know it works here. So if it works there, let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Canyon Crossing. I want to go to server. Here, Wolf Creek. Let's look at the 2 dates on the Wolf Creek things. PP Wolf Creek. Yeah. There we go. No, stop it. Alright, so if I go to the Wolf Creek thing, it's taken care of. Anyways, back over to Canyon Crossing. This one is set different. And that's one of the things I think I had just tried to do. Actually, I should load that save back up and check it. But let's double check that change had taken place. I went to Maps, US, Farmlands 3, because this is the one that loads for that. I had done this here, so it was supposed to be BGA Farmland bought via Placeable. But I didn't check that inside the, Hi, handsome. What's up? I didn't check that in the save to see if the farmland showed up properly or not. So let's flip back to Canyon Crossing. There may be another change somewhere that I need to find. Here. Is it better? Is that in your way too? Yeah, I handsome. I see you. I'll give you the head scrubs. The cheek scrubs. Are you trying to say stuff is in your way and I need to move it so you have room to lay down? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? I need to move stuff so you can lay down? Is that what you're trying to say? Huh? Is that what you're trying to say, handsome kitty? Or are you just in bull in china shop mode? Stompy stomp 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 stomp.
Don't do it on the keyboard.
Yeah, what you doing? Are you a bull in a china shop? Hmm? Huh? Is that what you doing?
He's sniffing.
Alright, so I can't buy it there. But is there a point on the BGA for me to buy it? Because that might be the other change I need to make. The 1 megawatt had the production buy point trigger. I'm not seeing one here. So, no spare capacity, all of that crap. What I really need to do is find the farm file, the farm ID file. I just don't remember where it is. Effects, filled plains, foliage, HUD, maps. It's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna be in models, because that's all the other crap. Waterfalls and waterspouts, huh? Alright there, J Booth. That's bales. These are all the deco foliages that Dave made for us to paint. It's placeables. Scripts are the ads. Morning there, Johnson. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Not in that stuff. Not in there. Curious. There is no starting farm in this one. Hi, thanks. Stompy stomp. Vegetable foliages. D. Alright, so it has that on it in there in Wolf Creek. What else is different about Wolf Creek? So he calls that right there. Did that one have a different thing in it? It's something to look at. Data. Placeables. Planet. 1 megawatt. Unload, load, player trigger. So this wrench is that the buy it spot? I think that is. I think that's the spot that says buy me if you want to. Selling station for the unloads. Loading stations. Player trigger. Sounds. Okay. Should still have a marker ID for a wrench. Okay, what the shit? Bang home. Really? Okay. This is what it loads. Doesn't have to be loaded into it from the top of the area. No, not necessarily, say cheese. Info trigger mixers production point right there. Player trigger. No, it doesn't necessarily have to. It all depends on where the load area is for it. If it's on the ground versus what, up in the air, the trigger is on the ground because when I try to press I, it says there's no more space for this product. Be it manure or silage or whatever it is I'm trying to do loose. It will take bales just fine, but it won't take slurry. It won't take manure. It won't take silage if it's in loose form. And all it does is say there's no more room. Even though on a brand new save I've never dropped any off. Because that's what I just did was I did a brand new save. Wouldn't let anything go in. So it's not like anything could have been in there type of thing. Yeah, it acts like it's full when you try to unload, even though on a brand new save there's no way it would be full. Nothing's been dropped off into it. So what I was trying to do is I'm trying to look and see in Wolf Creek it worked just fine. Doesn't want to work in Canyon Crossing. Why? What changed that it doesn't want to work? Other than it's the 500 kilowatt versus the
See you when I get home.
All right, buddy.
Hello, chat. Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
So I need to go right back there to buy it, is what it's going to tell me. Yeah, I got to go back there to buy it. But when I did that, it didn't do the... See, in Wolf Creek, you bought the land with the item, not the other way around. So when you looked at the farmlands, 11 says show on farmland, so you can't buy it on the farmland, you buy it with the BGA. So where does that trigger in here? And I'm trying to think of where that would be. Um, because this is setting price points and everything else. Default properties, the whole 9 yards. What I need to do is figure out what changes between this one and the other one as to why. Um, why it won't let me. Placeables, overview, NPCs, maps, field ground, farmlands. It's in your head. Shops, unloads, fill types, density, fails. Paintable foliages. It's not in there. What did Dave change to do that? Nope, it ain't that. Yep, come on, Kiston. Here you go. Yep, go ahead. Good morning. Oh, just trying to, rack my brain on something and figure out why this isn't working. No, well, I did break something, and actually, now that you mention that, I need to go back and get to work on fixing that first and foremost, because I broke the shit out of my Millennium Farms, my Millennial Silo. So we need to get that fixed, first and foremost. So let's stop working on that project. Maybe by the time we get back to it, Dave will be here or something. We can figure some stuff out. But I'm trying to figure out why it won't let slurry or anything loose go into the Yeah, see, that's what happened when I deleted that piece. It probably threw off a bunch of crap that was in here. Son of a gun. That's why I'm getting all my errors now, because I deleted that piece out of here, and it changed tip areas and shit like that. I come in here, do one of these numbers. Let's subtract you down. Go down to... Well, let's just start from the top. Test areas should be 17. It's no longer 17, it's 16. Yeah, me deleting that fucked everything up with the test areas and all that shit. Yep. Because this needs to be 16. Whoa. Tiny little innocent. Yeah, I could. But I don't remember where in here it was exactly, and I don't feel like messing with it, so I'm just going to replace these quick. It's not a very big XML, so... So, I mean, that's basically it, was just these test areas and stuff like that were in the wrong spot. I probably could have just switched it with the mask if I really wanted to. Dang it. I hate it when I do that. Blah, blah, blah. Oopsie. Yeah, come on. No? Okay. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna put a sell point for that shit at the, I did just add those other sell points, so... and I didn't transfer that other file over, so we'll probably be out of the game again briefly in just a minute. Where are those two sale points I just added? Screw it. Let me just load it, find out what's going on, then I'll deal with those other things. I'm putting bread in the Bauer Logistics. It gave me a problem. You don't have access to this, but yet it put it in the trigger and I was able to take it back out. Do you own the place, Jedi? And it only did it with bread. Huh. Weird. So it only did it with bread. You do own the place. But it still lets you put it in and take it out. I'm assuming it was the trigger in the front that you were trying to drop it off at, and it said you don't have access to this. I put on the wrong size shirt or wrong shirt this morning. I'm now remembering that I gave this shirt to my oldest son because it didn't fit me anymore, and yeah. I wonder if there's something with Bauer Logistics that L10N, L10N, Alcoa. Alright, placeable saddle loading trigger. Link node is nil and failed to load effect from this node. So, we got rid of most of it, I believe. Because it's not finding this index. We will check this index here in a minute. Because that index will take care of those. And then I gotta fix that fucking bale spear. And I still don't know what the whole shit is with these collision configurations not loaded with these vehicles when it comes to TerraFarm. No idea what this is. But yeah, I need to fix the bale spear. Alright, so I just need to figure out index not found on this one spot. 010223. Alright, so pipe effects are looking for that spot right there. It's basically just that one unloading pipe effect. It can't find that. So if I go in here, I have 0, 1, no, sorry, 0, 1, 0, 2, oh no, sorry, 2, 2, yeah, it can't find that node right there. So it can't find that node. But when I look at it, doesn't really need that pipe effect at all. Let's just delete it. Not a problem there, Not So Grumpy. You're not the right folder. There, that's done. That should solve that issue. Now that damn MDS Bale Spear. Time to fix this fucking thing for good once and for all. There's a guy at work who's off with stress, depression, and other mental health issues. That's very, very great of you there, Not So Grumpy. That is a fantastic thing to do. I don't have any mods in chat, so you know what? Let's see. Shout out at Jedi Horn. I want to give a shout out for Not So Grumpy. I want to give a shout out for Dennis K Gaming. If anybody in here isn't following those three gentlemen, make sure you go give them a follow. They're all good people. Dennis K has been doing a lot of modding. Really, really interested in some of the stuff he's working on. Can't wait to see what he comes up with. Jedi is an awesome farmer. Usually has a nice little video of some 3D printing going on, too. And Not So Grumpy, another member of the SGA. And an all-around great dude. Elenu Johnson, thank you for the follow. I do greatly appreciate it. Yeah. A lot of people talk about supporting people, but when it comes to doing it, it doesn't. Yeah. I mean, I say it a lot. I'm always basically around on Discord and things like that. So, you know, if people know how to reach me on Discord, I'm always there willing to lend an ear to somebody, especially if they're having a hard time. I've had friends in the past that have been in really dark places. I've been in really dark places. I fully understand the struggle. That's why I am here right now. Because if I'm not doing something to keep my brain off of my situation, I spiral right down that dark rabbit hole real fucking quick. I'm on the express train to Depression Town. It's not pretty. And basically, I get to a point where the only thing I can do is just go to bed and hope I wake up not in that situation, not thinking about it. Because I just sit there and dwell on it and dwell on it and dwell on it, and it just goes right down the fucking tube. It's a bad situation. All around, it's a bad situation. So, you know, I fully understand that part of it. Alright, so I had done this to make it basically taller. That's what I ended up doing. I ended up adding some extensions to it. And it's not liking the fact that I added them as tweakable extensions. So let's see if we can't do something in here I don't need extensions on it. Let's just... What if I just take out the design configurations altogether? Don't need a design configuration on it. See, I think what happened was when I added this extra extension, because when I first got it, it didn't have that top extension on it. I think it was just base or the extension, no extension or extension. You know what? I think I know what I did wrong. I need to do all of this to here, and I need to change all of these trues to false right there, and then I need to take all of this section and add it in here because they still need to be false. And then here everything is active. I think that's what I need to do to fix it. Because I never started getting those errors until after I added that second extension. See what that happens. Yeah, I had a decade ago it seems. I had a buddy of mine that was in a really bad place going through divorce and stuff like that, and he was very close to taking his own life. And one day I basically I sat there talking to him for like an hour and just basically kind of talked him back from that ledge. And it's easy to, I guess it's easy for me to talk to people and help bring them back from that because I've many times done it. I just been in that situation where it's like I'm looking at no options and just my mind. I've always dealt with severe depression, always, since I was a teenager. And every time they try to put me on meds, they just fuck up my head, and I don't like it. So I have come up with, I mean, I guess basically throughout the years, I've found alternatives, um, kind of at that last minute. I mean, when I was a teen, yeah, I did make an attempt or two. I'll admit it. It's not a highlight for sure of my life, but I've been there. Thankfully, as I've gone on in life, I have I've turned away at the last minute for one reason or another. And now, of course, I have my wife and my kids, so they're my, I mean, they're my anchors, they're my rocks. And they do serve as a nice barrier to the darkest places that I've been in my life. Let me pause this quick. I know I haven't fucked with the BGA part yet, but let's check our log file. And see if I fixed that stupid bale spear and the other piece. So yeah, I mean, I am fully aware of, mental health. I hate to admit it. There's been moments you thought about it. Yep. Yeah. I mean, nowadays when the darkness comes, that's the one thing that that kind of failed to go. So it's still doing it to that stupid bale spear. Failed to call on collision 2 for non-added rigid bodies. So I need to look at the first one and see what's different between the extension I added and the first one, because that compound child is causing an issue. But we did fix the silo. That's good now. Let's fix that stupid bale spear. Then we're going to go back to the other side of things and see if we can't get that all right. Alright, so when we look at this, they had this as an extension. And I made an extension too. So this extension by itself doesn't have any rigid body on it. The collision does not have a rigid body. Those have a rigid body. And the mount triggers. So those become basically the rigid bodies. The collision's there. That's not a rigid body at all. Because, I mean, all I did was add... Alright, now I'm really confused. Failed to call set is compound child on those. This is only allowed for non-added rigid bodies. But when I look at this, we have, granted, this up here was the original extension. So it's setting compound childs to false with the visibility on it as false. Oh, I also need to do this here, Control C. I'll put you up here. Alright, there we go. So, they had this set up here. So let me... so I can see the nodes exactly. So this is the extension. Visibility is false. Then they turn on this as compound child true. 1, 2, 3, and 4 become compound childs. On this one, so they're all rigid bodies, this is not. When I look at my extension, no, rigid body, rigid. You need to be a rigid body. Collision, 13 and 27. Oops. And your static? Oh, your compound childs, that's right. So we're going to have to go into the i3D and fix this one. Clear, 13, 27, okay. It's there. We're going to make it a compound child in a minute. Save it. Close that. Yeah, save it. I don't care. Here. Edit. And now we need to find frame collision to filler right here. We need compound child. Control C. Control V. Save. Close that. Undercover. Still don't know what's going on with that slurry with the BGA situation. Morning, Bodine. We're gonna need that one open. Let's get Canyon up here, downloads up here. I have... Oh, excuse me. You still there, Jay Booth? Nope, not that. Alright. We need to make sure we've got some stuff we've added. Yeah, still there? Have you thought about making that into one pack so all your orchards, just JB's like orchard pack or something? That way it's only one to select instead of all of them. Just curious if you've given that any thought. Grow big. I know I downloaded a couple of other mods. Where did they go? Really wish there was an easy way to remove equipment from the save that's breaking the save. There is if you know what you're doing, Say Cheese. You're absolutely welcome to ask a question there, Lady Frenzy. And good morning to you as well. Never thought of it? Just curious. Sometimes it's easier if you have just one mod to update instead of 6. Okay, Slurry Yard was one of them. There was another slurry thing we added. Vineyard Big. I know I added more than one thing here. I still haven't done anything with this Western steer. The twin steer. Oh, God. I got too many projects. And I don't take any time to ever fucking do them. Because I did the slurry yard, but I had another one. And on the average, how many times do you think you have to reload the game in a long session of modding? I would say a couple dozen or more. There it is. Manure and slurry dealer pack. Start. Yeah, I would say several dozen. It depends on what I'm working on. Sometimes it's more than a few dozen. Other times it's load in, and unless it crashes, you're good. The big thing is, like, if I'm working on a vehicle and I have the vehicle unzipped in my mod folder, I can do a command to reload the vehicle as I make changes, so I only have to open the game once. When you're doing placeables and things like that, it can be very difficult and annoying. I mean, it's frustrating. Absolutely, Lady Frenzy. Um, Now, there's ways, like, if you're in a smaller map, you can reload XMLs and things like that. Figured it'd be easy. You're going through the vehicle XML, found it, just working out how much you need to remove. All right, let me go here. 3 vehicles. I will give you an example so you know what you're looking at. So when you're looking at the Airflex, you want to remove everything between here and here. You want to look at the main headers of it. You know, if it's just this Max Swather pack trailer bar, you only need to remove that much. If it's this X9, you need to remove everything between those headers on the vehicle. So you would take all of this if you were going to try and remove this X9 from the save. Does that make sense? Same with like this square bale spear. If I wanted to get rid of it, I would take all of that. One good thing, if especially if you've got Notepad++, you look for these headers. Because those headers basically will highlight for you how much you need to remove. Did I not save that? I hope I did. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a second. You suggested that one to make a pack. How do you gather them into a pack? If you wanted to make several mods into a pack, for example, if he wanted to take his to the Canyon Crossing, like these groves, he would basically take everything out of here, combine them all into one file, and then basically you're using this mod description down here where it starts showing the store items and stuff like that. You would just add another line, add another line, add another line, and keep adding it together. What's a good example of that? My placeable pack. My decoration pack. If I come down to, let's put it this way so I can find it. What the hell did I call that thing? Was it placeables? Oh crap! What did I call my mod? I'm having a bad day. Placeable deco pack. That's what I called it. So if I open this up, in here, I have all of those placeables. Yep. Yeah, basically it's just lines and lines and lines. So when I come into my mod description, I'm just calling in the store items all of the placeable decorations that are in there. And then this basically loads everything else. That's when it gets really handy to have folders so you can stash stuff in it. If he wanted to add, the groves all together in one, he could put, an icon one, an i3D one, an XML one, and stick a lot of these things in. Yeah, you'd have to do a lot of going in and, in the mod description, you'd have to make sure you've got the right pathing for things and stuff like that. But it's very doable to do. It would take a little bit, but it's at that point, then people only have to download one mod. Okay, I made an update to the mod. That type of thing. Yeah, I mean it's time consuming because basically, like in the vineyards, you'd have all these HUD fills and stuff like that. But if you had my placeable deco pack is a good example of how to do it. That's the number one thing I say about modding in FS22. If you don't know how to do something, find one that does what you want to do and figure out how it was done. So you can't stop the wrapper from wrapping. Did you set the bale size to 180 liter, Grumpy? Your tools pack? I don't think I have your tools pack, Kanga. What is it? The X Series tools? But yeah, no, like I said, the placeable deco pack, I've got 100-something item in there. But that's why I did this. You've got all your store things, all your DDS files for the stores are all in one thing. All your i3Ds and shapes files are all in one, with the exception of that one paint image. All my fences are in one folder with all of their stuff. So all you're doing is pointing it on. Yeah, I was just looking at it. No, it's shareable! Exclamation deco. Just because I haven't had a chance to set up a Trello page yet. I've got 100-something items in there. Just look at this right here. There is 129 lines I just selected, or line 129 to line 16. All of those are placeable items. 114 placeable items. No, it is not crossplay, Lady Frenzy. I would never try to put something through Giants to see about getting it put onto the mod hub because it's just ridiculous to try and do that with all the crap they do. I think at one point somebody told me it was Let me clear all this shit out of here. Alright, so it's still giving that shit for the Bale Spear. I think I forgot to update something with it. So... no more capacity, I have no idea. I wouldn't feel guilty. I came to PC for a reason. And that was because there was much more variety of mods, more freedom with mods, and I am one of those people, going back decades now, if I'm on a PC and I can tweak a game a little bit here or there for a quality of life or for something that I don't like the way it's done, or doesn't it doesn't have a high enough capacity, or it doesn't have a high enough this, that, or the other thing. I'll tweak a file. I've always been that way. So for me, it's like, you know what? I came here for a reason. I played on console Farm Sim for a long time, but I made the jump here, and I don't feel guilty about making that jump. I'm not going back. Not by any stretch of the imagination. And to try and fit within the constraints they have for making something go to console is ridiculous. Now, that's not to say that at times I don't enjoy doing a console-compatible map on a server so I can open up and play with some of the people that aren't on PC. But at the same time, when I'm modding for me first. It's because I want something. Like Dave, the way he started out with map making. He started map making because of something he wanted, he felt was missing. The Donut Factory? You don't need more productions in Canyon Crossing. There are many productions in Canyon Crossing already. So by no means did we need a donut factory. But I wanted the donut factory. Green Thumb Farmer had a building that he sent me to use. So I made the choice to make a mod for me. If other people want it, absolutely, I'll release it. Exclamation donuts. It's there. It works. It's buildable. But it only works on this map. And that's fine, because I want it for this map. If I decide to play another map and then want to go looking for that, I want to bring that donut factory with me, well, then I will make the adjustments so I can use the donut factory on that map. That type of thing, Warnings. It's still giving me the set is Compound Child on Collision 2. Huh. Non-CPU collision mesh. So I've got to fix that. That's me having fucked up and forgot to add something to it. But it's not working for this. I went to my map, took out the PC only mods, and lost so much, and stock up things within them for someone to join me. Yep. I mean that's another part of it. You know, you sit there and you go through all that trouble to try and have somebody join you from console, and then they don't enjoy it and they leave. And it's like, why? I play for me. I enjoy playing for me. I play my own way. I and that's what I do. At the end of the day, if if I'm in a situation where somebody wants to join me and I can send them my mods quick and do that, then all right, great. That's all well and good. But all right, so I need rendered and all of those things. Um, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Lady Frenzy. Yeah, no, I understood what you were saying. You basically stripped your game down to let somebody join you. They didn't enjoy it and left, and basically you stripped out all of the things you found enjoyment in. I play for me. That's why I play Farm Sim. I'm glad you guys enjoy watching me, and on occasion, I get a chance to set things up. So, I've had Oppies join me, Neons join me. I do that, and I plan on doing it again. But the problem is, like I said, I make so many little minor tweaks and adjustments to mods. I don't want to give them out and say, and screw over the original modder, or be, just be giving out mods that I didn't create. That doesn't feel right to me because I'm not the original modder of them. You know. Another thing, hard for me to find other. Yeah, I mean that's another thing too. There's not always people that want to join, so you know. All right, it's telling me in the log file that it's collision 2, and I'm not setting it on collision 2 unless I fucked up in the XML. Did I fuck up in the XML? 0301 or 130? I don't recall that being in the XML. No, not the. Oh, yeah, this. So it's saying. Oh, I did right there. But I had it set up the way they have theirs set up. So if you look at this one here, 100 is their collision 2 for their extension. And they have it set there. Lag isn't your fault anyway. I'm on PC and still can't. Yeah. Yep. So when I'm streaming, I should have a chat command and time explaining that I don't do crossplay mod. So if they want to join. Yeah, I mean that's another thing. Like, I mean, I'm playing on PC only maps too. That's another big part of it, Lady Frenzy. I didn't realize you streamed. I'm actually gonna do. Let me do this here. Oh, come on. Why are you gonna be like this? Whoops. You know what? There we go. Gave you a follow. No. I mean, there are so many people that come and go. It's hard for me to keep track of it. I'm pretty sure I had realized you streamed at one point, but it just sometimes shit doesn't click in my brain. End of story. It just doesn't click. Thick head. It takes a while for it to sink in sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I play for me. If I'm not enjoying myself while I'm playing and streaming, you guys are going to pick up on that and you're not going to want to hang around. So, if I'm having a good time and enjoying it and excited about what I'm doing because I have the stuff I want or I'm making the stuff I want, then it's going to be a better experience for you guys, in my opinion. I hope that's how it comes across. And if I'm making something that I'm excited about, maybe you guys might want it too. That's another bonus. But at the end of the day, like Dave originally started out, that's why I started modding things, because I wanted certain things that I couldn't otherwise find. If I can quickly just go to one of the third-party sites or whatever and just go, okay, I want this, and I find it, great, done, I don't have to create it myself, I'll do that all day long, because at the end of the day, I'm not the greatest modder in the world. I pretty well suck at modding. I can admit to that. Like this, I'm bashing my head against the wall. I don't know what's going on because I did everything they did, and my shit ain't working, but theirs is. I don't know. Here's another thing. PC is and was intended for college studies only, not gaming. PC will even play the game, however, this PC is not good enough to use OPS or slob, so I can't even stream with it. Have to point your cell phone and use the Twitch to stream. At the end of the day, Lady Frenzy, you've got almost 800 followers, so you're doing something right. When FS22 came out, I had less than 400 followers. The SGA Streamathon is where I went from less than 400 followers to 1,900 during that. I'm still blown away that it even happened, and that I was able to have the averages to become a partner. If I'm not streaming Farm Sim, I rarely break 20 viewers. My channel likes Farm Sim. They don't like a lot of the other games I like. You know what? Like I said, a lot of the games I play, I don't average very high numbers either. But if all I'm worried about is numbers and things like that, again, it's going to take away from my enjoyment. I'm here for my mental health and to help other people. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I'm a great streamer, because I kind of suck at streaming too. But I do it to keep myself out of my head and converse with you guys. Alright, so they have visibility of their extension. Got their node. I've got the same node. Then they set a compound child on this, which is not a rigid body. So how they did that... Because I'm looking at it. They've got a compound child active on that. Compound child active. You stream for your love of the games. You come to since Dave Maps. Yeah, exactly, Jedi. I stream because I enjoy playing the games. Think I give up on saving this save and start a new one? Still having trouble getting rid of that one vehicle, say cheese? So they've got a compound child on it. They set it active. I'm trying to get rid of the error in it. Get rid of one and another throws an error. Oh, that's no good. Yeah. That sucks. Sort of a shut-in and don't have real-life friends because passing have tore your heart out. I feel you, Lady Frenzy. I'm basically stuck in my house. I can't... With my back, I basically don't ever leave my house. You mowing grass yet again? Yep. Alright, so if I'm looking at this, they've got Collision 2 there. I'm doing the same thing they're doing, but it's not working. Sabotage. Most of the friends I've ever had in life are gone. I mean, I used to have a lot of close friends, and yeah, I could tell you right now, I basically don't have any friends left. Other than my wife and my kids, that's about it. I think people can be so mean and rude when you're... I'm sorry to hear that, Lady Frenzy. Yeah. Alright, so they don't have a collision on this one, but they've got collisions on these, the rigid bodies. And they seem fine. All of this is fine, but it's not... It's throwing an error for that collision. And that one only. When you look at the log. Well, it's actually technically doing it to both of them. So maybe what I need to do is just call these fucking things rigid bodies and call it a day. There's 21 and 27. Nope. It's 13, 27, 1. Alright, so 13, 27. 13 and 27. You should only have the native spouse and the kids. You're not toxic. Yep. Alright, so error running lured Muthe update specializations is attempt to get length of field rotation nodes. There's a band hammer and a sword to take. Yep. Alright, let's go. Collision 2s. We've got 2 Collision 2s. We need the compound child in there, so let's go. Compound child C. V. V. Save. Close. Beat it. Just beat it. We need these 3 files. Update here. Yes, update there. Close. Close. Just beat it. Beat it. I need to get it, a pop-up or something like that in chat. I wish I could link Spotify over better than it does. I have Dragonfly Shamans, however. This is annoying because I know some of the recommended songs that are at the bottom of my playlist right now are songs I already have. Getting Away with Murder, Papa Roach. I know I already have it. If I scroll up. Yeah, I already have it. I've been adding to this playlist since 2015. What? You mother ducking piece of shit. I love how only one of them threw an error this time. I have multiples. And before it had been multiples throwing the error. Now it's only throwing the error for one. Non-CPU collision mesh. Collision 2. Being cooked. Not work at run, not work on consoles. I don't give a shit. It's one of them Fridays. It's a Monday on a Friday. Non-CPU collision mesh. Which collision 2 is the question? You know what we're going to do? Alright. I still don't know what's going on with the, Alright, excellent. What's going on with the other thing? But we're going to look at this. Liquid Manure Station 3, I think, is the sell point. Function sell point, yes. Price scale, no, why? We want price scale 1 at least. Leaders for full price drop. That's fine, but we want at least a price scale of 1 for the damn thing. So let's open you up. Price scale is going to be at least a 1. And drop that up to that. Close X. Yes. The other one we wanted to look at was the slurry yard. Sell point. Slurry yard. Leaders for price drop. 72 hours. Disabled anyway. Who cares? Holy fuck, you pay out. Tempted me to go make a bale spike. Nice. Okay, there's this one mod where you can drop the back wall with a levered switch. Wish there was one where you can drive through like that one, but also have one drop down, roll garage door on the front. Oh, so you want it to purple barn colors, perfect color purple. Well, what's the perfect color purple? Is it a deep purple or a light purple? Is it more of a lilac or an amethyst? And basically you want it so that the garage doors go up and down on the front of a garage. Ooh, my wife made me a breakfast mess. What have you? Why did you run away and not kiss me?
Because I want to eat.
You spilled stuff on you.
Yes, I know. Because I had egg bowl. Crap.
Thank you. This thing pays out like a son of a bitch, and I don't like that. I'll do like a 1 or a 1.5, but this is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. A medium purple? Not the god-awful purple. Not the god-awful purple. Alright, so what is closer to the purple you're thinking? Is it like more the violet? A Byzantium? Here, let's open this up. There's a lot more hex colors down below. They didn't put them in a nice chart. There we go. You let me know which on that screen is closer to the purple shade you like. Spiral purple? So this indigo, that kind of purple. So like this right here, huh? This 5A2776. So like this one right here. Not the in your face. Yeah, so kind of a medium purplish. Somewhere right here in the middle. Not the milky, but not the really dark ones. The purple men just hate. Not all men hate purple. Not all men hate purple. See, for me, I'm kind of like a darker purple person. I'm kind of like this one down here. But you're looking more like this, right? Oh, damn it. I didn't want to click that. Because there's a neat, interesting way to do this. You go like this, and we go color dropper. You like in this violet, right? Here's our RGBs. Let's go Canyon Crossing. Let's open you up over here. We can close this window here. Let's go to this HD. Some more options. Open archive 49x. Let's see. System overload. We don't want a metallic or a chrome. We just want a decent. Control C. We're gonna call you. I need to then import you into the pull that up in a minute. I need to. I'm skipping steps. Skipping steps. No, we're not gonna save it yet. Close that. Close that. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. 7-zip. I know you wanted Barnes, but I'm playing around with something. I haven't done this before, so we're gonna figure it out quick. How does Giants deal with their colored charts again? That's what I'm trying to remember. The spiral purple looks good on a tractor. Yep, yeah, no, I get it. Fifth down and 4 or fifth from the right on that picture is what you're looking at. So you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so right about this, right about here, right? Whoops. You want it on some buildings. Check back later. We'll see what we come up with. But yeah, anyways, well, this should take care of that goddamn bale spear. I don't know what the issue is with that thing. But it's only saying collision 2, which doesn't help me. So let's see if it says collision 2 or collision 3 this time. Um, Send me a link to the exact mod, Frenzy, so I know exactly which one it is. Thank you, Shaky, for the follow. Or for the, not for the follow, for the hydrate. Yeah, rustic feel. I get you. All right. There. Breakfast is done. Nothing wrong with that, Lady Frenzy. Nothing wrong with that at all. And I'll say this. My wife is more of a tomboy than the girly girl. She's not the prepper survivalist that some people are, but she can handle her own. She's helped me fix my cars, my trucks. She's not super handy, but handy enough. You know, she can help out quite a bit. And in the event of the shit hitting the fan, as it were, excuse me, I know she could help handle things. I bought her a gun, taught her to use it. She knows how to defend herself if things hit the fan. Ex-roofer. Oh. Sorry to hear that. Never fun when that happens. Constant vertigo. Ugh. Rough. But she swings a mean frying pan. So what you're saying is, ooh, this is actually kind of... I can do something like that. 20 hole in the right one, 10 in the left. Oh, wow. Cast irons are all locked up away when she's mad at you. Nice. Yeah, alright, yeah, that slurry yard is way too high. This might fit in, because I could probably place it, like, right in between these, and it wouldn't look too bad. Throwing axes? Nice. This is a little much. This works just fine for me, because I can do that. The manure is going to go to the composter anyway. But if I can place something like that in here, and the pricing is... that gets up around 64. That's probably what we're going to do, because I can't figure out why this doesn't take product like it did on Wolf Creek. There's something going on with the map on that one. Oh, nice. Yeah. I'm not super allergic to most things. My wife has a lot of... I mean, I get seasonal allergies a little bit, but my wife is really bad. And then my youngest had a brown tail moth caterpillar land on him. He's all broken out in hives now. Which is, you know, I feel bad for the little guy. Alright. We're going to get rid of that mod. We're going to keep this mod. I kind of like it. Let's take a look and see if we fix that. Or if we can narrow down that stupid issue with that bale spear. I may just say screw it if it says it's on 3. Teach a kid never to touch any white bug. Yeah, in this case, it's a, he was playing underneath a tree at recess, and it fell on him. So it's not like he was, you know, playing with the bug or anything like that. He was literally just minding his own business, and the bug fell on him. Are you fucking kidding me? I changed the name from 2 to 3, and it's not showing up anymore. Huh? Huh? I fucking give up. I, I just fucking give up. Um, just whisper it to me on Twitch if you want. That's probably the easiest way. I got scissors for my hands. Well, that one works great, Jay Booth. It does exactly what I want it to do. I don't need the extensions necessarily. I just copied what was there and pasted to make it easier for me. But it's tall enough and big enough that, especially on like a wheel loader, I can grab 8 bales if they're the squares. I can grab 2 stacks from the end, 4 high, pick them up with the wheel loader and go. But it also goes on the telehandler just fine, and then I can pick up 4 of the rounds if they're stacked on their side. I can pick up 4 rounds and just carry them off. So it works great in that regard. No. Huh. Looks like they actually released some mods. Not that I pay attention, really. I heard about this yesterday. Ooh, is Dennis still here? Huh. Oh, you got it, say cheese? Nice. Taking out mods still work? Yeah, that's... Sometimes it works better that way because you don't have the issue of, I think I know what was happening is it was, it was not liking the fact that you took it out. That, it reordered them and it didn't like it. here's what we're gonna do. The road comes to there. That's fine. We need to make an adjustment to this. We're gonna do a single path coming in here. I want to come off of that node there. We're going to slurry sell. Might as well drain this one while we're at it. Dream home without the silo. American barn. So you basically don't want this silo and you want it in purple. Lose the pipes out the wall, I'm guessing. Alright. Close the farms. Slurry cell's going to go down to sell point. And you need to now go to... Nope, farms. For the default. Off you get. We need to get our workers started again. You're here, that's fine. That's right where you need to be. You and me. For this moment. Alright, so worker here, worker there. This guy is going to be done in just a minute. He's going to have to grab the roller and roll this, I would guess. What's going on, Enduro? How you doing this morning, bud? Yep. So he's going to drop this, grab the roller, get that done, and then, yeah. I'm doing okay. Just frustrated with the BGA not working quite the way it should. So I found a workaround and said, fuck it. Done deal. And that's how we're going to do that. Haha. Just said, fuck it. Alright. While he's doing this, actually... Let's see, what were our contracts? We had sowing and weeding contracts for the extent of it. Oh, we got a fert one. We'll take that. Nice view. Oh, that way? Yeah, well, it's going to have an apple orchard and some other stuff in here soon, but... Actually, I got to start planting the apple orchard now. The composite machine sheds? Yeah, those ones are pretty nice, Lady Frenzy. I used to use those a lot, too. I'll raise you one better. Hard to show it on there. Let's do this. See, you know, the composite machine sheds, I used to use those a lot. They're pretty nice. What about these ones? Those are the ones I've been using. I used to use the machine sheds all the time, the composite ones. But, yeah. Green Thumb Farmer made this machine shed pack. He also has these really nice truck shops, either buildable or not, and all these other things. Lamillo? Sim Game Alliance. Yeah, thank you, Bodine. The Sim Game Alliance website is no more. It's now a Trello page. These ones are actually pretty long. And he's got this really amazing bridge too. The SGA Trello page is now where everything is. All of the mods are basically up here now. Dave's stuff is up here. So the SGA Trello page is where to go. If you do exclamation SGA, Bodine put it in chat there. That's where you can get to for a lot of the SGA stuff now. So that's a DB90 planter. It does fit in here lengthwise. It also has that nice rustic lap board look for the walls. Yep, it's now mod folder 3. You can get the new one from the SGA Trello page. When the website went down, it broke the mod folder switcher, so Dave had to make a new one. These ones, the lights come on automatically at night. He has several versions of the hall for medium and larger, and then there's a really, really big one that's like, holy crap. Well, like I said, I mean, that's a pretty long shed. Got the roll-up doors on them and stuff. Currently testing a custom bunker silo. Posted a pic on the Discord. On my Discord? Come on. Discord. Hello. Oh, I never rejoined Discord when I came back from that crash. Ow. Ow. Not those ones, no. There we go. Mine, general chat. Oh, that's a biggin. That'd be a biggin. But, if you spina bifida and 4 verts. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got ankylosing spondylitis. The doctors won't confirm it, but I have 90% of the symptoms. He does also have this, which has a wash bay on one end and a maintenance slash cell slash paint bay on the other. And this fits long equipment in it. So that's also on his page too. Yeah, that's a pretty nice one. It's pretty big. So for those things that don't back up well, I use that. You can just drive in and stop. The other ones, you know, if you can back up equipment all right, they work great. Would help if I had the right setting. But could it look less sterile? Oh, wow, yeah, I didn't even notice I left a big mess in the ground over here. I never smoothed the ground out when I was done with this. Let me get a worker set off on this first. You got a sad coffee cup. Alright there, Lady Frenzy. See, like, these textures should be flipped, I think. That should be the freshly planted look. This should be the rolled look, because it looks more smushed out. If that makes sense. It looks more flattened out and like it's been rolled. That looks like it's been freshly planted. Those textures should be flipped, in my opinion. till they lose. Can't get access to any mods on the website now. No, they're all on Trello now, Lamillo. X-Man and Boom and Billy and them all have Trello boards now with the mods on them. You can't get access to any of the mods on the Trello website. Well, once you come here, you get, you know, Booms and Daves and all that. So if you go here, you were to click on this, your link is here. Canyon Crossing, the revamp, things like that. If you come here, you know, you've got NBC and T Miller and Surfing Cowboy. So you just have to click on them, go to their Trello page. And then when you click, there'll be a link in here somewhere. Takes a little bit of getting used to for the navigation, but you should be able to get access to this. No, that one's a little bit different. How's it going there, Mr. Reaper? Yeah, this is where the link sends you for all of these. The other board is the one because I was invited to be able to put my board up and stuff like that. But you'll come here to this page, so you'd be able to go to Dave, go to Mods by Dajnet. Same idea. How you doing today, Reaper? Hope everything's well with you, sir. Now, if you come over to Billy, you click on this. You click on his root crop harvester. Come down here, you'd click that and download. Martin with a hydrate and a stretch. Well, guess what? My water is basically empty, so I am going to finish this off and go get another water bottle. There we go. Drink a little water. Go wander over and grab another one. I missed. Oh, Jesus. Put one of those in the fridge for later. Oh, hey, T. Miller, how you doing? Live in Thibodeau, now he lives in Ponchatoula. Nice. Alright. Good to hear, Mr. Miller. Itch. Says you're not a member of the page, so you can't access anything? Interesting. I'll be honest, I don't have access to any of that stuff, Lamillo. So I am not privy to that side of it. But as far as the other thing goes, I don't know why it's not letting you in. I haven't heard of anybody else having an issue with it. I gotta be over just a touch more. There we go. Well, yeah, that could be Reaper. Do you have a Trello account, Lamillo? You do? Weird. Are you signed into the Trello account? Fert on 17. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of anybody not having access to it once you do there. You don't need an account. Yeah. I don't know. Field 17. Giddy up and go. While that's doing that, we do need to get this over to the center farm, and Courseplay doesn't like it, so we gotta drive it ourselves. Orchards take ages to grow the first time. What do you mean orchards take ages to grow the first time? Are you like the plantable ones that Dave did? Top left for me. Since you're not a member of this workspace. It's weird. And your orchards are not harvestable yet? And you have growth turned on? Because mine went harvestable within, months. Fresh game. Season's on. 1 day per month. Then something's going wrong if it's three years and not harvestable. Are all the other crops on the map growing fine or no? Checking the other. Gotta check. You want to test the harvester? Because the one thing I would look out for is to make sure that somehow the growth didn't get shut off. That didn't get turned to paused or something silly. He's trying to make a custom harvester farming trucker. It's still green for growing, so it's never switched over to harvesting. And version 3 of the mod folder switcher for you. It shouldn't be, Bodine. Because I changed it. No, it goes to the same place as the one that Reaper sent it to. It's the exact same link as Reaper's link. It brings you right here when you press the button. And you press the button, it brings you right there. Board is set to public. And you just gotta click here, click here. There's the mod folder switcher. Try that link instead. It shouldn't change, because, I mean, that's the main board. That's the link to the... Ow. Oh, great. The back is now doing the snapping and popping shit when I breathe. Ugh. Navigating around on Trello is a little bit different, yeah. How do I send you a pic on Discord? If you do exclamation Discord, that's my Discord. You can drop one in there. I still gotta find the rest of them goddamn rabbits. I don't know where the hell those are. We still got a lot of work to do on this farmyard here at some point, so I'm just gonna drop that there. It's now at the right farm. You're up here. That spot was taken already. They're in a rabbit hole? Yeah, exactly. Sell points off. Factories on. Borden. You know where they're at? In the woods. Sounds about right. Yeah, whenever you're trying to test something like that, Grinwald, it's best to basically go with a clean slate and test just the mod you're working on with the mod pack. That way you're not potentially having an issue with another mod of yours or something like that. That's why I keep one folder just for when I'm making a mod. Like when I was making the Donut Factory, it was a clean slate download from the mod folder switcher, and nothing else was in there other than the required production revamp. And that way, I didn't have to worry about any conflicting issues with stuff getting in the way. You know, there was no conflicting issues whatsoever. Alright, we need silage bales. We don't need 100 of the damn things. I don't like this. You don't like it none, Clark. She no like it, Clark. No, you definitely do not want to be fast forwarding at crazy high speeds when you're trying to do any of that stuff, because it will prevent it from happening. It will prevent the growth from happening. That's probably why you're not getting the growth. You need to pause each in-game day to let it update what's going on, or it will never grow. I'm not surprised, say cheese. I set the thing up just basically for on a whim to have one set up for like when I was doing a lot of server stuff. I didn't even set up the rule bot. Making a mess. Making a mess. Yeah, that's the problem with with a lot of things. If you fast forward too quickly, it will prevent a lot of that stuff from happening. Oh, the access thing. I think it might have a 10-minute timer on it too, say cheese. I don't know. I'll be honest, I didn't set that up. Imperial used his bot to set all that stuff up. I just wanted it so that you'd have to basically say yes to the rules and things like that before just having full access. And if I remember right, there is a timer on there, so that might be why it's not showing up yet. I can't remember. There we go. I know that's not a lot. I need to bring a lot more bales over than that for that. But it will get some silage rolling or some TMR rolling out of there. Yeah. We're going to get some TMR rolling out of that. Mineral feed we're going to run out of soon. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Reaper. Most things that speed time up beyond a certain point don't work well on 16x maps. That's hay. That's not what I wanted, you stupid shit. I want straw. And I want 4 bales of straw. Not hay. Herring away. Them stay. You. What, the one I was moving the bales into? That, production building, Bodine? That's a TMR production building I got off of the Might have been a third-party site. I don't remember now. I don't remember where I got that one, Bodine. It's, cow food mixer. Cow feed mixer by Zodelzocht. Nice, Lady Frenzy. What do you do? In game, yeah, it very well could be Bodine. I just liked the look of it and said, you know what? I'll take it. I think at the time I had grabbed that one because it was crossplay compatible and I was using it on Silver Run. The Mod Force Time Challenge. Had not heard of that one, but if Reaper says it'll screw shit up, 95% chance it's gonna screw shit up. There's always that weird occasional it screws it up when combined with X, and not all the time. But if Reaper says there's an issue with it, it's usually because he's fixed it or dealt with it. This? Well, you're gonna have to slide a little closer to me. Yeah, that's Whitehead. Nope, you're gonna have to wait. I gotta paint some of the grass a little bit nicer around the edges of this. I also have to cut out for the goat barns. At some point. Future project. That should cover the cows for a while. Yeah, that'll cover the cows for a while. They've got plenty. We're going to have to get them food soon because these other piglets are going to be growing up before long. I don't have any chicks yet, or chickens yet. These guys are going to give birth again here soon. We're going to start filling this up soon. Sheep are producing. That's good. At some point I need to take time to I didn't know I didn't need the males, so all of the males are going to go, except for the piglets that are currently males. I'm going to wait till they grow a little bit fatter, and then they're going to go. But I need the butcher shop put in first. Alright, I need to find a spot to put that. Let's go park this quick. In the shop, under constructions, and PV mods, and then his build. That's supposed to be empty. PV mods. Build? When was the last time you updated? Because build became other. Or buildables got removed. You have a build section? No build section here. Yeah, there's been a lot of updates since then, Grinwald. Need to scoot. Thanks for the help. Not a problem, Millo. Field 17 is over here. Yeah, that happens a lot, Grinwald. That happens. What's going on there, Cope? Okay, there was an update to YouTube today. That's good. It's basically what I use my server for, is keeping track of, notifying myself if I miss an upload to YouTube. Do do do. Do 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 do. You're doing your thing. You're doing your thing. I need a dump trailer for manure. Holy shit. Dark Thorn coming in with 500 bits. Thank you very much, Dark Thorn. I do greatly appreciate that. check those out at some point. I think I'm just going to add another truck to the fleet is what I'm going to do. Just going to add another truck to the fleet. I think we're going to go Nokians on this one. I'm going to go fifth wheel and pintle hedge. Good morning, Green Thumb Farmer. How you doing? I don't have a purple truck. You know what? We're going to add a purple truck to the fleet. Do it. Do it. You need to go to the center farm. Do. That can stay there, out of the way. You're swinging your thing. We got our weeder going here. We may have to buy another weeder to keep up the weeding contracts. Yeah, I think we might. Tractor there, tractor there. Alright, yeah, so all three of the tractors are in use, basically. Never shine through what I've shown. Alright, landscaping. Trees. Wrong. Orchards. So from the edge of the road, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's a lot of room. I could put an extra orchard in over there if I wanted to. It's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh shit. Can't count. Can't count. Camera's all screwy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Should be right here on this one, right? You're nice and straight, and you're an even 20. And from the edge we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Oh, we're good. And that actually gives me room to stick another orchard in down here, which was the plan all along, so. It's 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1 apple orchard. We're gonna need another. Where's my other? Oh, it's connected to the tree planter at the moment. That's right. Now, what kind of orchard do I want to do on the other end of it? That's the question. Preferably something that goes to the juice factory. So what goes to the juice factory? Do cherry orchard or oranges? Do I do orange juice or cherries? We'll do some oranges. Oh yeah, Reaper, you know you say? Fruits? Smart ass. I love you, buddy. Yeah, you win. You win, Reaper. Ah, fucking camera. Knock it off. Ah, crap. God damn it. Who let Reaper in here? How's it going, Tim? It's off of the Green Thumb Farmer, Trello, which you can get to from his, from the SGA Trello board. Finished is 5:30 this morning, pushing. Ah. Well, hopefully things are going well for you today there, Tim. Pushing dirt around the same as pushing up daisies? Push harder, Tim. Yeah, Tim, get a bigger dozer. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 16. 20. Do I go any more than 20? No, I think I'm just going to go 20, and that'll leave a little bit of gap in here, a little gap on that end. That's fine by me. The door open, everyone walks in. Yeah, the more the merrier, Memlar. The more the merrier. The back parking lot is done and turned over to the other company finally. Oh, nice there, Tim. Evil Reyes coming in with a raid. Welcome in, Mr. Reyes. How was the rest of your stream? How'd things go? Did you guys get through Act 4? Welcome in, Raiders. We are just planting our orchard this morning. Yep. Yeah, I'm happy with leaving a gap here. It'll make it easier to turn. 4, 5, and... Oh, you did the prologue? What the shit? I didn't even do that part yet. I just got into World Tier 3 and called it good for a while. Oh, you haven't done the epilogue yet? Well, so yeah, you basically finished to get to World Tier 3. Is what you're saying. Alright, there's that. Awesome. Alright, we gotta do a little painting. I fixed the corner of that orchard, damn it. Shit. There we go. Alright there, Reyes. Get some sleep. Yep. I figured you were if you were raiding in. Back park lot just called. They dug another hole for you to fill in. Tim's gonna flip a dozer if that happens. Alright, we got that done. Good enough. I like it to be a little bit jagged. Not your problem. It's a cement crew now. This part here. Like that. Spin around, get from the other side of the bridge. Going to touch up the cliff here. And the gravel dust. Now we can do the plants. Not a problem there, Lady Frenzy. Load button on the MediaFire page. Yeah, that can get to you there, Lady Fire. Or Lady Frenzy, rather. I appreciate it. We'll catch you in a little while, hopefully. It is like that. And Guten Tag there, Dominic. Good God, the amount of paint texture you have here. Grape jelly, nice. That's part of this map. DedgeNet put in a whole bunch of them. All the different flowers, different textures and stuff like that. He did a lot of work with that. So, like up here, for example, I speckled in a bunch of colors like this. I think it came out pretty good. Bunch of different flowers. here like this. Change. Ow. Alright, that's done. Morning, Veldian. How you doing this morning? Yeah, we'll put Coco on the other side over there, I think. And I'm giving to you. Still dealing with the pressure headache? Sorry to hear that there, Veldian. And how you doing there, Giggle Baby? Appreciate the lurk. Got Black Kitty here for you. We will have to fertilize that. I'm going to have to scan a lot of that too, so we're going to get that done here in a little bit. Not breaking anything at the moment, Veldian. Just planting some trees. I had to fix a few mods this morning. Missed a spot. Well, one of them was my break from a while ago that I just got around to fixing. But as of this morning, I'm not breaking anything this morning. And your wife already called you out, Veldy, and she said you broke it last night before you went to bed while I was sleeping. I don't have course play, so it wasn't course play. It's a good try, though. I might have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Uh-oh. Frenzy's biting her tongue. I was gonna say you don't even want to crack that door here, Frenzy, because they're gonna get you to say it. I like it. That works for me. Get you banned. Well, we don't want that to happen, so maybe you shouldn't say it. How would that look down the side of that, I wonder? They are kind of small. I think that'll work all right. Now clear down to the corner. Yep, we're right on the corner of that. Perfect. I like it. I like it. As soon as I get rid of the maple trees, I'm gonna put a few maples up in here. So I'm gonna swing the tractor around. We'll drop some maples in here. Once the maples grow, I will grab the a thing of spruce, and I'll plant some spruce in places. I think that'll look nice. You don't like it? You know, if X-Man did an update to auto drive, no, he won't do an update for that, Veldian, because people may or may not use them. So there's no sense in him doing an update for something that some people may not even use. You love it? Well, I do try. Drop a tree here. See, the fun part is I've got to use up 185 fucking maple trees somewhere. Yep, you will have to redo some lines. I've got a couple I've got to do because I just moved that bridge that I just drove past a little bit, and yeah, I gotta adjust the line. I fucked the bridge up. Yeah, it happens. For the time being, we're going to drop this right over here. Taking you 8 minutes down. It is a big map, Lady Frenzy. It is a big map. The map itself is 1.2 gig. And then you've got all of the other things that go along with it. It's a biggin. I think I'm going to get rid of that stupid gator and just use that Asaria scout over here. I don't recall that happening, Valdian, but no guarantees I was using the same one you were using. Bye. Alright, we got Contract 9 on the run, Contract 2 on the run, Contract 17 I think it said was done. Yeah, better be stopped down there. Let's get him on his way back here. We do gotta go scan our orchards, or they won't take lime properly. Annoyingly. Damn it, I keep reaching for the wrong soda can. I placed a new bridge near the store. I did it from the other side and then fixed the terrain. The farm side. So I placed it facing from this side over and then brought the terrain up on this side. Otherwise, you end up with a massive hole over here because this terrain is lower than this terrain. Do I want to scan that or not? Because I think it's going to fuck things up. Gonna do the same, just need to figure out the other from going the other side, the store. Yeah, I would recommend going into a brand new game and playing around with it. And then when you find the right answer, you can you know, do I even bother? They're not supposed to be affected by precision farming, so I'm not even gonna fucking bother. I'll put this damn thing away. Put it away. Put it the fuck away. I might have to go make a change to that thing in a minute. We're about to find out. You sound like your dad just then. Yeah. Is there a way for you to update the mini-map on the server when you... Nope! What are you talking about, updating the mini-map? With, like, fields and stuff like that get plowed out? So if I'm right here, smack in the middle. I'm gonna leave you on. And do that. I'll actually shut that off. Turn that on. Working with. Then change the size of fields in the solo mini-map. I have no idea, Veldian. You got me on that one. So I basically need to set you to 20. Oh, hey, what the hell happened there? Oh. Looking at this wrong. So 15 is perfect if I do it that way. That's actually where I fucking had it in the first place. What a dummy. Then I shrank it. Because, yeah. Yep, that would be the black one.